Howdy there, my fine feathered friends. It's been a while. I decided to change the pickup in this guitar. It came with a 498T from Gibson, of course, Gibson pickup. They make great pickups, by the way. I'm not downplaying them or anything, but it's a little on the hot side. I think, in a Les Paul, you don't need anything this hot. This thing's a rager. I think when the DC resistance on this thing was like close to 15. That's high output. That is a hot, high output pickup. And I know of a couple guys online, a couple friends on Facebook had bought same guitar. And they complained that the bridge pickup squealed with high gain. Using loud Marshalls or whatever, high gain Marshalls. I haven't tried this guitar through my Marshall setup, through any high gain stuff, because I haven't been doing that lately. But I knew the problem wasn't because the pickup was bad. It's just, it's high output. And I prefer a low vintage output to maybe a medium. So I put a Seymour Duncan SH16, which is a 59 hybrid, if you know what that is. So it's not a 59, but it is. One of the coils is from a 59, and the other coil is from a hotter pickup. But you combine the two, and you get this great tone. And it's not too crazy, And what really counts to me is, what does it sound like in this middle position when you're using both pickups? A Les Paul with two pickups with both of them on should have like this kind of bell chime to it. Neck pickup, middle, bridge, Seymour Duncan. So the middle pickup should have a really nice sound. So I'm really digging it. I haven't played this guitar, and I'm really starting to enjoy it. Yes, Gibson Les Paul custom, made in Nashville, the custom shop where they're making all the Les Paul customs now. Really nice guitar. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy. Even happier now that I've changed the pickup, because the stock pickup was a bit much. Too much for this guitar. I mean, If you're playing like death metal and you're using this super dark, grungy sounding amp where you're like doom metal, it's like this would probably do the job. This would do the trick, right? Because you would have these crazy overtones and all that stuff. But for, what I like to do, and even if I'm going to play metal, my metal isn't like that. It's more like your 80s hard rock, early metal, I've always preferred a vintage output pickup. I let my amps do the work. I don't drive the amps to shit with my guitar. I want my guitar to be very versatile. If I want to clean it up, I'm going to have the ability to do that without having a monster in it, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a good pickup, It's an Alnico 5 T 498 or whatever. I don't know. I don't have my glasses on. Let me see. Let me give you the exact model number. That's what came stock in this thing. 498T. T stands for treble, which is the treble position, bridge pickup. They wouldn't put this in this wouldn't be a good pickup for here. This one stock. This one came from the factory stock, and its output is, about half of this, which is right. This should be sitting at around 7K, 7.5 max for me. And I think that's where this is. And this one here is like, a high 10 plus, low 11 maybe. Or this thing was like 15. Okay. My other Les Paul, it's like a 9 something here. And a 7 something here, right? 8. High 8 is cool. 8 is cool. High 7 is cool. A little bit lower on the neck pickup. Should always be a little lower because of the bassier response. The strings vibrate more away from here, from the bridge. They vibrate more. So you're going to get more of a bassier tone. Let me adjust the volume so they're the same. It's only deeper because it's farther away from the bridge. And the output is lower. If I pick down here, though, it sounds a little brighter, right? And I'm still on the neck position. Let me find the string. You hear the difference, right? The sustain of a Les Paul can't be beat. It's still going. And it stopped. So, volume's not even up all the way. Here we go. supposed to go to a friend's memorial today, but I left work early today. I'm sick again. I got this sore throat thing, and I don't really want to go out and about spreading my germs. So I'm contemplating going over the hill to an old friend from high school, Jeff Rose, who passed away. His daughter had called me up and told me about it last night, kind of like last minute thing. But though I do feel a little better, maybe I'll go over there. But he was a big Zeppelin fan, so I wore this shirt, Squeeze My Lemon, in the Led Zeppelin font, you know. Anyway, that's it for now. Just wanted to post something and talk about this pickup. And I might sell it because I'll never use the thing. It's way too high output for my blood. Doesn't mean it's horrible. Doesn't mean it's a bad pickup. It's just that it's not for me. Gibson makes quality pickups. You got to remember, these are Gibson's babies. They are the ones who engineered and designed and invented the humbucking pickup. Okay, so all these other guys that are making pickups, and you know who they are, I'm not going to mention any names, there's a bunch of them. They're just copying the Gibson formula. And is there magic behind it? There can be if it's done right. Gibson's got some nice normal output pickups that I use in a lot of guitars, like their classic 57. It's a great pickup. Alnico 2 magnets. They make some great Alnico 5 magnet pickups. I prefer the Alnico 5s, but they make great stuff. They're expensive. This is probably like a $200 pickup, you know? I don't know if I'll be able to get that for it, but it's brand new. I put the plastic cover back on it. It's not tarnished, not sweated on, not funky. And it's short wire because it's made to go in the bridge position. See, it's just going to mount. I don't know if you can see, but it's going to mount right there on that bottom pot. That's where it mounts to, you know? So that's plenty of distance, and that's far enough away. You know, you can put this in a lot of different guitars, and it would still reach. Anyway, that's my 59 hybrid in there now, and the guitar sounds way better. Sounds like a Les Paul. Before, I didn't know what it sounded like. It didn't sound like I have my other Les Paul here. It didn't sound like that. You know, a little too much. Anyway, I'm signing off. Have a good day. It's Friday. Have a good weekend. Play your guitar. Make as much noise as you can. And bother your neighbors. That's what I do. And everybody else. Ciao.